Welcome everyone, this is That Dude Can't Play. Not sure why that popped up there. Anyway, this is episode 23 of my modded Mass Effect playthrough. We're in the home stretch of Mass Effect 1. I'll be wrapping up the Geth Incursions, provided nothing crazy happens. I'm not sure if we probably won't get all of the side missions done. My hope is that tomorrow we'll wrap up all the side missions and then it'll be Vermeer. And so, the mini devlog, gonna record these. I record 2 episodes a day if I can, which is most days. So nothing is really new today. I'm keeping the mic a little bit off axis. Hopefully that helps improve the audio. I do have some work being done in the house. Hopefully it's all on the 1st and 3rd floor, but this mic's good at rejecting unwanted, I guess, sounds. And then I got all the tools in Fairlight. So I'm hoping to finally have a solid baseline down. It's definitely taking longer than I wanted to get here, but I've been playing around with the sound quite a bit. But I think a lot of that was just user error. I think I had the mic in the wrong position. So we'll see how it is when I go in to edit these videos. Lithium, I already have that completed, so I don't need it. Nothing there. Survey. Matriarch writing. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings. Okay. I think I only need one more of those. Nothing there. Alright, let's go do this incursion. Doesn't matter who I take. Yeah, we got one of the 3. Got to go there. I'm not gonna worry about Pinnacle Station. I need one more dog tag, 2 more medallions. I need 2 more data discs. Do I have all the writings? I guess I do. Oh yeah, that's right, I do have all the writings. $13 of 10 already. 13 of 13 insignia. Or emblems, I mean. The survey is complete. I've got more than I need of everything. So the only thing I really need is 1 dog tag, 2 medallions, and 2 data discs. here. Anomaly. You know, I'm not even gonna bother getting those, honestly. I think I'm probably supposed to go this way. So let's try going the route that looks like it should work, instead of trying to brute force a straight line. shot. Man, that was rough. I won't lie. Now you can see why that dude can't play. Zero hardware with max skill. Alright, let's... why not save? Just in case. Alright, I don't need either of these, so I'm just going to come over this way. I don't feel like driving all the way around, so I'm going to try and go straight over there. I like how it does no damage. Tag. I think it's the last one I needed. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thean. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place.
Enemy contact.
What? No, there's not. Why are you trying to freak me out? Not work. Still getting some level 7 and 8 stuff though. Go over here to this one. Anomalous signal. Oh, great. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts in an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL convoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed nor the content of the signal. I'm definitely turning you off. Okay. Continue with fitness. Alright, that's everything. Yeah, I'm just not gonna waste my time with the minerals when I already have it. Yeah, I think the only thing I need now are emblems and Prothean data disks. Survey, okay. See, I'm already finding way more than I need. Heavy metal, iridium. No, I don't want that. While scanning the asteroid field and the Tereshkova system, you picked up some anomalous readings. After some daring maneuvering by Joker, a small team was able to recover some debris from one of the larger rocks. Among the items discovered was a League of One medallion. I believe I have more than I need of those. That's it for here. There are two anomalies. There's a Thresher Maw. And they get their way up there. Don't need either of those. So we will head over here first. Yeah, I know we're doing that. I want to see where we're at on this. 5 of 7. Yes, we have all the tags we need. We only need one more medallion. Two suns. It's been a while since I've had a Thresher Maw fight. Get back in. What are you doing? Get in. You can't get out while it's repairing. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what's coming to them. Protein data disk. Searching the ruins, you discovered a protein data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. Okay. I don't need the magnesium. We'll go take care of them first. And then we'll go get to the debris. My shields to come back. Why am I so jammed? Oh, there you are.
one more outpost left.
I believe that was everything here. Everything I need anyway, so we will return to the Normandy. Everything looks like it's going smoothly now. Alright, we have our last outpost here. Cobalt. Another matriarch writing. I already got more than I need, but scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Jupiter's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life. Did he recover one of matriarch Dilinaga's writings? Ray angry? I'll go here first, and then here, and then circle around. creepy noises here. Let's get him back over here. So here's something to salvage. I don't really need to worry about that anyway, I got plenty. Great. Probably should go through and re-kit. Frictionless materials. How do I only have 2 grenades? Oh. You see how that dude was moving? Wait, is this where... This is where I came from. Yeah, there's something in here. So the only way to go really is here. Physics seem to be kind of freaking out a little bit. The Geth seemed like he was just kind of floating through the air. I didn't really find anything in here. Alright, I guess this is done.
This is odd. I would have expected one of these outposts to be a main base of operations for the Geth incursion into this region.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
Well, okay then. I still do want to go check out the anomalies. I guess I could have just went off if I was going to do that anyway. I forgot there was an additional Geth quest. So I'm not sure. If my earlier estimation will be accurate. Oh, it's just a flag. Anomalies here. Medallions, last one. This downed pod contains a League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. Scavengers who made this camper gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with little glitches and anything else right now. Corpses, evidently a mom and pop independent salvage team show signs of close range hits from Geth heavy particle beams. So are they updating the map for something else? I already got you. Engine debris? Yeah, I went to the debris. I don't think there's anything else here. Alright. Geth Incursions. Eliminate Geth bunker. Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grissom system of the Armstrong Nebula cluster in order to stop the Geth incursion. Alright, let's go take out this last one. Grissom? Isn't Grissom Academy? Isn't that from 3? Survey light metal, beryllium. Survey medallion recovered. I believe I already have enough, but that's fine. I don't know if we gotta do anything outside the Mako in this or not. Check something. Check that later. Alright. Really? A level 7 beats out all of these? Alright. Map. What's this? Geth Outpost. Anomaly. Debris. So I guess we'll just do these 3 here. So what do I still need? I need 1 data disk. I believe that's it. Matriarch writing. Got more than I need of those. Even though the landscape and stuff is repetitive, you can definitely see the repetitive textures. I think they did a pretty good job of giving at least a bit of a unique feel to the mission planets. I do want to finish out at least the Geth today. There we go, getting some level 9 stuff. Oh, I definitely don't want to go that way. Here, and this should be the end of the Geth Incursion mission. I feel like I don't go anywhere the intended way. Alright, everyone's looking good. Let's get it done. As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room on the monitor. A Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Parasus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Okay.
I owe you one. Gun is new.
Discovered a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. I guess I gotta give that to Tali. I guess it's just because I have the upgraded gear. It doesn't seem as bad on veteran mode anymore. I was struggling a little bit at first. There's nothing up here. Alright. That's everything here. I'm not sure what the point of that music stuff was, but let's go talk to Tali. And then we'll wrap it up. You know, actually I didn't check to see if my GPU overclock profile is active. I need to make sure I launch Adrenaline and check that.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright, we'll wrap it up here. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. You know how YouTube works, so either do good things or don't. Hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time it is by you, and I will see you again tomorrow.